back with another episode of your boys RaGents.
Yes, sir.
Your ratchet gentleman.
I'm here.
And I'm here too. It's your boy. On the mic again, Sir Gent over here.
Can't have, Sir Jen here without Sir Ratchet.
Yeah, even though I feel like those titles should be interchangeable at times. Sometimes I feel like...
Yeah. I just... Look, he be waiting till I say some shit. I say it, then he be like, no, you more Ratchet. And now he's saying it.
That's because you
be holding back. I see what I got to do with...
You be holding back and I gotta take
over.
You be holding back and I gotta... You be holding back and then I gotta take over sometimes.
Hey, look. I'm a natural asshole. I can't hold nothing back. What's wrong with you? I can't hold nothing back.
I was told on this not even
Twitter. He ain't. It's not what?
I said this not even Twitter. This is YouTube and
I ain't
real life and shit.
I don't be hoping. No, it's just certain shit I choose not to say.
Well, you know what? Don't tell
you see your people be like, you talk too much. That nigga got to shut up sometimes.
I'm in the mood now where I'm just like, fuck it. I'm just gonna say what I got to say, and if you don't like it,
I'm pretty sure.
Too late.
They know. They have gathered how I am. I don't want to just throw it all out there.
I will say
leave a little bit for mystery.
I will say that I'll be like, yo, Debbie, don't watch this. This one should be okay.
Yeah.
We will see how it goes.
Uh-huh.
But this one should be okay. How is things going in your life, man? In the last week since we've last recorded, how's things been?
This last week has been enlightening. I'm pretty sure you got it, and I think I've probably told you I've been more into my meditations and affirmations and everything. I've just been trying to get my mental right and my prayers. And
He's become balanced.
I'm trying, man, because it's a lot. But
I would love to have an episode where we talk about like mental focus and breathing exercises and balance. I know somebody we can bring on.
Oh yeah, we can definitely do that.
We can talk about that.
But
But as anything else before we move on for you and how you're doing at the moment?
I'm just taking a dead time, being blessed and keeping God first. There we go.
Always, man, always. Prayer is essential. I'll say that to the end of my all being. I don't know where I would be without a prayer or two or three. As somebody used to say, I think it was Shirley Caesar, but I had a praying grandmother and a mother too, and a grandfather, and some aunties and some uncles and somebody prayed.
Lived at the church more than I stayed at home with them people.
Had me on their mind. Took the time and prayed for your boy. Now the rest of this episode ain't gonna have nothing to do with prayer. But
you feel me? Let me tell y'all now, we ain't perfect, but we keep God first.
Yeah,
so
always.
Mind your business.
And always. And
the rest of this episode.
All right. So, have you seen very recently? There has been a new drop in the last week. At this point, week and a half. By the time it'll be 2 weeks by the time this is released. Of some new music videos, but there's one music video I gotta talk about in particular.
Okay.
Mrs. Chloe Bailey. Beyonce trained Chloe. Chloe of Grownness. Chloe of Halle and Chloe and Halle. Chloe of childhood stardom, growing up in the industry. Chloe with the voice. Chloe the producer. Chloe the writer. Chloe just all goddamn talented Chloe.
Don't mind him, people. He just went somewhere else.
She's a fellow Cancer. She's just amazing.
A Cancer.
She's a Cancer.
Yeah.
Where's a Cancer?
A whole pack of Newports.
Fuck you.
You know I said.
Fuck you.
But
no, her new video for her song Mercy. She had been teasing her first solo hit for a while now. And she dropped this video last Friday, and Lord, have mercy.
She's a good-looking woman.
Beyond that.
And a very talented person.
Yes, sir.
Outside of the look, she's a very talented person. You can definitely notice and tell that she was mentored by Beyonce.
Yeah.
A lot of her movement and vocals and the way she do things have a lot of Beyonce in it, but it is mixed with a lot of her own style as well.
Very true. She is definitely, you can see the training, but you can also see that she has like this artistry in her.
Yeah, her potential to become her own and be her own, as well as implement the things that she's learned from her mentor. So I think, all around kudos, great job to her. I like the video. Like I said, she's a it ain't like she got a badass voice where it's hard on the ear. She sounds great and she looks great.
And like the mixture is
winning in my book.
The video Mercy has this very it's based around this fraternity sorority kind of like theme to it, but has a hint. It has these hints, not even hints, like very deep into Greek mythology in it. So it's like Greek fraternity sorority, but mythology in it because
they got some Greek bust in there.
Yeah, she has this imagery of Medusa where she's turning men into Greek statues. And if you know anything about Medusa, if you look Medusa in the face with her hair of snakes and things like that, and Chloe has locks, and at many points in time her locks were like stiffened to look like snakes and things like that. Very dope. And like the imagery and the entire concept of the video was just absolutely dope.
I get it. I understand it. I like it. Like I said, I like it. It's not like some videos, or some artists, because there are some artists that out there, the song itself be well written and rapped or sung or whatever, but the video I just can't get into. But hers, I can definitely see myself getting into it. It's nice.
Dope. Have you seen Ari Lennox's video for Pressure?
No, I probably won't get on that.
Ari, and I love that.
I just love that woman because of that
woman
melanin.
Damn, I love her.
I'm pretty sure anybody who's a real subscriber and watches these videos know, this man loves him some chocolate.
That goddamn Ari Lennox does something to me. But her video for Pressure does something too.
Sorry.
Ari brings in a lot of like old school, like 60s, 70s kind of like flavor to it. And she really kills it. She's trying to bring in some dance moves. She's always sexy. She's one of these women that kind of exudes sexiness without having to try to exude it. Her presence just screams sexy to me. And she's like that quirky, sexy, but just does something for me. It does something for me. Look, player. I can do a whole video on them two women alone, just saying how much I adore those two black women. And we should do a video where we just adore like wonderful black women that we just are just infatuated with. Here is why I love.
We gotta keep our videos short. We can't do that.
I know that'll be a whole day. I can go weeks on this.
That's one episode with a part 1, 2, 3, and 4 type thing. Nah,
come on.
We gonna have to. Well, we can. Just gotta stay mindful. stay mindful of the time, player.
Coming soon. This is gonna be a video of black men loving on black women. I promise you, it's gonna happen.
I love some.
Come on, love on them. All that goddamn chocolate, that melanin. Oh God.
See, what I tell you.
EKOC.
I thought this man forgot all his speech.
Oh, Jesus.
What the hell going on here?
That's all the tongues I know. EKOC. Coca-Cola, Coke backwards. All right, moving on. Thinking of Chloe, she performed at the VMAs this weekend, and then she went to the Met Gala. Did you see some of the outfits from the Met Gala?
Okay, first of all, yeah, she did go to the Met. Is that what she had on, the white or the silver?
She had on the white, and then Hallie, her sister, had on the pink. Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus.
Oh man, I'm just still visualing this right there. And I'm looking this
between them and Zoe Kravitz and Amanda Gorman.
That's not fair. Because the two that made Zoe Kravitz, that's just not fair. That's just not fair.
Come on,
come on.
Fair point.
Jesus.
You got
You ain't up there
got
playing.
Lenny Kravitz and fucking why can I think of her name?
The girl from the Cosby Show.
The Cosby Show.
That's not fair.
Now I feel bad. I keep wanting
That
to
woman looked like her mom, but just
looks just like her mama.
I need a drink.
Now I'm upset. Now I need to figure out why can I remember her mama's name. I can see her face.
I know exactly who she is, and I know her name, but I can't say the name.
Married to the fucking Momoa, Jason Momoa.
Yeah, that's why I said they ain't playing, fam. Ain't nobody got time for this. Shit.
Drop in the comments. Now I feel like I'm about to get crucified. Not Lord. Hurry up.
I'm always on this damn
I keep wanting to say Lisa Bonet.
Yes.
There we go. I kept wanting to say Lisa. I was like, her name is not Lisa, but I kept thinking of her name.
That's her name.
In the Cosby
That's
Show.
her name. Yeah.
Oh my God. But just absolutely just gorgeous. And then you had so many beautiful women that was just Rihanna made an appearance. And you know, Serena Williams
we not gonna
and
go
Taraji P. Henson. Oh, you got the queen of the Met Ball, Rihanna. She was
ain't gonna go past
Rocky.
with her that fast. We gotta take a moment.
Take a moment and let it breathe.
That woman just does something to me.
Oh my, DJ. What's her name?
I'm sorry, everybody, but that woman there is just something
Rihanna.
different for me.
I'm gonna buy me some Fenty draws just to
Gotta support what you love.
Hey,
you know?
if you wanna support your boy, buy me some Fenty draws. They only, send them to my P.O. box.
You can give me some. I'll wear them for you, ladies.
But yeah, how did you feel about some of the outfits and things that you've seen, man, at the Met Gala? Because I seen some of the women we mentioned. Taraji P. Henson was there. I seen stuff and Aisha Curry. Like, it was a lot of people that looked really good. Then you get to
Cause they got a part where they show the worst outfits too, and
Kim Kardashian, what the fuck were you doing?
Okay, now
you
listen.
and your ex-husband.
Now listen to this.
I was saying, I would what?
I don't care no fuck about that. One thing is, because when they have the part where they show the celebrities who dress the worst in their outfits, they compare it to something.
Always.
So now, Kim Kardashian, her outfit was compared to aliens. They said she looked like one of the aliens from, not the Predator, but aliens.
She stood next to her sister. She stood next to her sister, I believe it was Kendall. And
she only was just next to Kendall nor Kylie because they be fucking it up.
They were like, when my anxiety is following me or something like that. It's just like a black cloud following her.
Hell yeah.
And listen, Kim, you and Kanye are getting a divorce. Divorce is an attitude and his perception too. You don't have to follow them anymore. You're free now. Let it go.
I think she's just keeping up the appearance that they're cordial.
I mean,
but you might as well let that go. I mean, it's been publicized. The man unfollowed you on social media and all that shit. I mean,
he doesn't have
you trying to make divorce.
He apparently has a whole girlfriend.
She trying to make divorce looks pretty when you don't have to. We know divorces can get ugly. Live your life, baby. You done been out partying. Do your thing, sweetheart. Yeah. Ain't nobody gonna blame you.
I mean, apparently,
to be honest,
he's living his best life and shit.
To be truthfully not even cold-hearted, just be honest. I'm surprised it lasted this long because when I first seen it and heard it, I thought, what the fuck are y'all doing for publicity?
I mean, how many?
At this point, you're doing anything.
Are you talking about the mask?
No, I'm just talking about their marriage. But the mask and all that shit, as far as that, it was really fucking weird.
They're what, 2 or 3 now?
They have 3 kids. They have North, and I think they have twins or whatever the fuck they have.
No, I know it's North and then Chicago. One of their name is Chicago. Okay, I'm not gonna speak of nobody.
Hey, like I said, I don't
know
that much about it,
but here's my thing. Here's my thing, right? You're divorcing this man. You don't have to continue on with his antics anymore, and they are antics.
But
like a motherfucker.
Who else? Somebody else had on a weird, it was something just thrown together.
You know what's crazy to me about these, what
Doja
people call? I didn't see Doja, so I can't.
I'm thinking about the award.
Oh, you think about the
I
VMAs?
asked, she got on there like I look like a worm. Yeah, sweetheart, you looked like a fucking worm from Dragon Ball Z or some shit.
The VMAs have some crazy ass outfits too. I mean, all this happened like in the midst, like the Met Gala, the VMAs. I'm not sure. I think the VMAs were in LA, but if they're not, they were probably in New York. But it all happened in the middle of New York Fashion Week, and like. Fashion designers always come out with like these crazy ass designs that end up being like toned down, and then next thing you know, they're at Kmart or Walmart at like a much cheaper price, but not as expensive or like.
Now this is my thing that I'm only saying it's weird because I know I would never touch that shit. You know what I'm saying? But. Some of them, some people have that inner being where it matches them. That's I can see that for her because she's been dressing weird since she came out.
You talking about Kim K?
No. Kim K, for her to do some shit like that.
Doja Cat.
Because Kim K was always, when she dressed up to something, it was always sexy. Yeah. Like I think, was it the last one? I think she had on something like real plastic leathery, but it was sexy as hell.
I'm not sure, but I also understand what you're talking about. Because Kim K came out looking very Taliban-esque, if you would say. Like very like honestly, if it wasn't so tight, you would probably see that in an oppressed country. Is kind of how
I get what you're saying.
So, and that's not even making a joke. That's being quite honest.
Yeah, because no, I would laugh with my group.
Except for being so form-fitting, it would be like something you would see in, like an oppressed version of Saudi Arabia, which I still think they have to wear burqas, or like how we just left Afghanistan and now the Taliban is back in control of that country, and they are more than likely going to resort back to like the full burqa with like face coverings and everything else. So in a very, what some would consider oppressive style of dress, outside of it being form-fitting where you can see the shape of her body.
Yeah.
But, all right. But you were talking about Doja Cat in some outfits she was wearing. Yeah. When she first came out, the first memory
she's always been like.
The first memory I have of Doja Cat, like the first song I think of, she did that song like about being a cow.
Yeah.
Like I'm a cow, moo 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 bitches or some shit like that, and like dressed
like a fucking cow, man.
Yeah.
But it's people out there that like that type of stuff.
It is people out there that thoroughly, like, she had this gimmick that it worked for people, and now she's branching into very much like Nicki Minaj.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say, because she came out with the big hair and the colorful different styles of hair and shit.
Like the multi-personalities things.
That's what I'm saying. All this shit has been recycled for a while, but if anybody watching it and that's your personality or anything, don't let what I'm saying discourage you. By all means, live your life, do your thing. If you dress like that, dress like that. It represent who you are.
Yeah.
It's just like I said, it's something that I wouldn't do. My something out of my comfort zone is like not that extreme. So
I will say this. I don't necessarily think that's their like personalities. I think that's a gimmick that they're using to get famous. I don't think that's who they really are.
I ain't seen her in a regular pair of clothes.
Doja Cat?
Yeah.
I have. I mean, very much like Nicki. Once Nicki made the name for herself, she
Once
threw
we
away
got
all
fucking
of
tired
the
of her
crazy...
becoming whichever 50 people, whichever, out of whatever 50 people she picked, when she was Nicki Minaj, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Because Beyonce had the Sasha Fierce thing. Then it's not the same, but I'm just saying, like, people doing the multiple personality thing. So when she came out with the big hair, and like 10 different people in her head.
Her entire persona was to be multiple people and to have like,
and then
to
when
be
motherfuckers got tired of that, she became just Nicki Minaj. She still tried to
like. If you remember, Nicki Minaj came out in the same age as like Lady Gaga wearing a meat suit and things like that.
Exactly.
People were doing crazy ass things to like stand out for attention instead of like honestly, I think Doja is doing a little bit of that. So I'm not that surprised by it. But you know what? I'm not gonna stay on Nicki too long because I got.
Hell no, I'm tired of talking about their outfits. What's
Yeah.
that? What's that?
There was a versus battle this week with Ja Rule and Fat Joe.
Wait.
I had to wait Tuesday.
I briefly talked about this with somebody. They was like, I wonder who gonna bring out Ashanti first. Like,
yo, low key, Fat Joe brought out Ashanti first is what I heard.
I don't know who the fuck I was talking to, but they was like, I wonder who gonna bring Ashanti out first because you know she featured on everybody.
Yeah.
But
if I'm not mistaken, Fat Joe brought out Ashanti first. You know, they both got hella features for hella people. Mm-hmm. Apparently, I haven't seen it. I'm waiting to watch it with a good lady friend of mine, and we're gonna watch it together. But I heard it was very entertaining. Just like I expected, Ja Rule has a lot more hits than Fat Joe. Like, if you think about it,
because when you think about it, Fat Joe is like a DJ Kelly type thing.
Yeah,
I mean, but he on his own music, like he's on it. Yeah. He raps and
I was just about to ask
that.
I don't think Fat Joe is that much of a producer. I don't know. Be honest with that, but
I don't really know him mostly for his producer, you know what I'm saying, his producing skills, but I just know him, you know what I'm saying, for coming out, you know what I'm saying, with his own shit, with
say my nigga don't dare, they didn't pull up the pants and
shit.
Do the rock great.
He definitely known for rock back. So, but
you know, him and Big Pun, you know, one of my favorite Big Pun songs. I know there's that Fat Joe, but
want to talk about that.
Tell somebody, get off my dick. That was my theme song back in college, boy. I never forget. I did this presentation. Me and Denzel did it, and we fucking killed it. And somebody called me in the middle of it, and "Get Off My Dick" was my ringtone at the time. And all you heard was,
this had to be a while ago.
Oh yeah,
because we ain't had songs
as
ringtones for a long time, so this had to be a while ago.
2012-ish. Yeah, it was. We absolutely killed it.
Talk about almost 10 years ago.
It was me, Denzel, and my boy Ace. Ace is a dope ass rapper. You'll probably be hearing from him soon, but like that, we absolutely killed that presentation. So good, the teacher was in front giving us thumbs up like this. I thought she low-key wanted the D, and I was planning on it.
Niggas.
Yeah. But something surprising happened during the versus battle that kind of brings us to our main topic. So, Ja Rule, I believe, brought out Nelly, or one of them brought out Nelly. And Ashanti was already out there. You know, Nelly and Ashanti used to date.
Yeah.
And there was some talk about Ashanti was on a podcast. I forgot who she was with, but she was just they was just like, oh, you know, we got unfinished issues and things like that. And Fat Joe was on the same podcast. She was like, yo, Nelly's single now, and Ashanti was like, I'm not. She's apparently Ashanti is taken, so push, shove, whatever. However, all these people was on the stage together. So Nelly said he's seen her and was like, I'm going to break the ice, make sure there's no drama. So he went up and gave her a hug, right? Mm-hmm. To kind of keep it there. So that led me to like think about some of my interactions with exes or people I used to kick it with or any of the above. And that brought me to the question. How do you respond if you see your ex in public? Both the good ones, both the bad ones. I want to hear all of those goddamn things. Let's start with the worst of the worst and build on top of it. Shall we? Because I got a few stories.
Now, I ain't sitting up here painting no pretty picture, but I really don't have no bad ones. Okay. It's one that I think is bad. It didn't end bad. Okay, we were dating. She was moving to Texas. She wanted me to go to Texas with her. At this point in time, my life wasn't where it was and what I wanted to be, so I'm just not finna get up and I didn't have that much faith in anything to just get up and leave. Yeah. So, and it was like, I haven't talked to her since, and that's been, I want to say probably 2014, 2015.
Oh, that was a while ago.
Yeah. but in any of my relationships, whether it ended on that note, that's not really a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? She was a little mad, but I think that's understandable. You know what I'm saying? My reasoning was understandable. So, but I don't think she would talk to me though. I don't think she would. She, motherfucker.
You know what's crazy?
Damn.
Even like there's only been, to my recollection, out of all the exes, and whether this is women I was just casually dating or hooking up with or actually in a relationship with.
I mean, well, just hooking up ain't an ex.
I mean, I consider, like, when I say
you just talking about like any type of relation?
Yeah. So I consider, when I say ex, somebody from your past, right? And so when I look over it, it's very few bad situations I actually have. Mostly because I'm very straightforward in the way I'm dealing with things. Exactly. I deal with things in a way that's like, let it be known, like, okay, listen, here's what it is. Here's what I'm looking for. And the second I don't feel that, I end it, right? And like the second I feel like it's some type of confusion, I end it.
Yeah, I'm forgetting somebody.
However, when I was...
because when you take, like, okay, when you just define what you really meant, I just started this person.
There's been two in particular. They were both light skinned too. That's why I know the best from light skinned.
I stay away from them because it wasn't
both of them.
Look, let me tell y'all something. Light skinned lady, y'all are fine, but it's just no.
Stressful.
I know what I like and I'm gonna stick to what I like.
Stressful. Don't get me wrong. I like every shade of a black woman, but ooh,
it's just as far as them trying to date them,
red bones.
That's a whole different type of feisty. Yeah. You what I pictured, you just that's a whole different type of feisty.
Listen, so
elbow.
I'll talk about one in particular, and mostly because we have made up and we're cordial now. Like if I see this one ex, I'm talking about the ex when we first lived together down in Champaign. When I see her now, we are very cordial towards each other. We don't have any, to my knowledge, we don't have any animosity. There's no beef between us. You said what?
We do.
You do? What you do?
We all three of us. I got animosity with the both of you motherfuckers.
That was what? Oh shit! That's almost 10 years ago.
Yeah, 10 years of unhealing. I ain't healed.
A year from now,
I ain't healed yet. Fuck the both of you.
All right. Anyway, but yeah, you know what? It was a thing. Our relationship ended very tumultuously. We argued a lot. Honestly, I've never had so much. That's a lie. She wasn't even my most drama-filled ex, but we argued a lot in our relationship, and we were both young and college immature, so I'm not gonna even go there. But Lord Jesus, for the first few times we seen each other after we like ended things, it was rough. We had a whole ass argument once. And I'm sitting here like, why the fuck is this even a thing? It was a whole thing. But you know, thank God for growth, man. Thank God for growth.
Yes, because thanks. Thanks.
What about a positive interaction that you have?
Wait, no, I gotta touch that one. Well, no,
go ahead.
I don't want to touch that one.
Touch it. Don't punk out now. Come on, I done shared.
Come on, bro. You know I ain't gonna punk out. It's just simple fact of whether I even want to put this person on.
Yeah, well, you gotta. I didn't put the right name out.
Yo, best friend.
Oh, shit. Okay, go ahead. That's that light skin shit, right?
Yeah, you see, I was head locked up.
I love you, best friend.
I'm tombstone chapter. I was just playing. It ain't even there for me. But no, the last time we did see each other, she was not happy with me. No.
No, that wasn't the time?
No.
Was that?
That was during the time we was down in school.
Oh,
but the
no.
last time, it was a Halloween party, I believe.
Oh, yes, it was a Halloween party.
Yeah, she gave me a couple words.
At the Halloween party?
Yeah,
Here?
Yeah.
Oh.
Shorty was not pleased with seeing me. I do apologize for anything that I have done. I don't even know what to. I don't know what else to say.
No idea. On a more positive note.
Yeah. So,
switch the subject. Do you have anything that's a little more positive as within the experience with the next as you've seen?
Yeah. Well, actually, my last, not even my last, my relationship before my last, early on in the seasons, season 1 of RaGents, I talked about this woman down there every other episode because of how cool our relationship was, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
She'll hit me up and talk to me about her significant other. We vent to each other.
Okay, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah.
But all around a dope ass person. Actually learned a lot while dealing with this woman, things that I can deal with and cannot deal with, and what would make me catch a case and what would make me catch a case. Just all around dope person. Yeah, we still, even down to today. And that was, we stopped talking, well, as far as ending our relationship a while ago, but we're still just friends and as cordial as can be.
Yeah, I feel that. Along the realms of the same vein, you know, there is someone I was speaking with, talking to, hooking up with, if you will. And while we ended kind of rough, just because it was, I don't even know why we ended, right? It was just kind of like, she didn't like how I was moving, I didn't like her attitude, so we just kind of ended things.
So if y'all see each other, that probably would be awkward.
The awkward thing is, we see each other at work quite often.
What the fuck?
Damn near every time I'm working, she's working. So it's, and we're not coworkers, so I want to make that very clear. She's not like my employee or anything like that, so there's nothing illegal about this. However, we see each other quite often. And she works for one of the partners of the company. So, and I'll leave it there.
Okay.
However, we had a difficult ending, but it was some other things going on that kind of led to that neither one of us could control, honestly. So at the end of the day, we're cool now. And like I said, I have to work with this woman. So like I see her very, like a lot, like over the past, like since April through now, we're in September now. I've seen her a lot, multiple times a week. And, you know, we're cool. Like, you know, we've had conversations. We talked about kind of like how things went down, and we were adults about things. Because what I'm not going to let anybody do is fuck up my money. You ain't coming between me and my dollar.
Hey, look.
Because I will...
That's one thing. Yeah, you're not finna fuck up my money, but you can get money in from anyway. You're not finna fuck up my peace. That's my bottom line.
Here's my thing. At this moment...
On the other side of that equal sign is always my peace. And if you ain't equivalent to being just as equal as my peace, baby, you are irrelevant.
I feel that. But here's the thing though. Like my job at the moment provides me my
money. Oh no, I understand.
That provides me my peace.
I understand what you
Lord knows I be partying every chance I get. I be hanging out, doing my damn thing. Every
I get what you meant.
Every chance I get, I be enjoying myself, because who has time to sit in the house?
Me. A lot of it.
You need to get out the house and just like enjoy.
Hey, look, you like the third person that sent me that today. Get out of the house. I mean, I'm gonna get out of the house. I get out of the house.
All right, you got a word for the people, man. Do you have a word for the people? That should be it right now. Get out the house.
Yeah, all right. You trying to be funny now.
Get out the house. Get out the house. Let the hurt go.
No, because
introduce yourself to somebody new.
As far as the last topic, I feel like this is this goes along with it. And like I said in the beginning, I'm all about change. So I screenshotted this post that I really like. Is change is inevitable, growth is optional.
Yeah.
I liked it that, so I screenshotted it when it came across my screen. So that's my word for the day.
Change is inevitable. Growth
It's
is an
optional.
option.
So I would like for y'all to just choose to grow.
I'm gonna speak on that word real quick because
Go
it
ahead.
has fed me.
Go ahead.
Because when a caterpillar changes into a butterfly, it has to get inside of a tight space, a cocoon, and grow exponentially. It develops wings, it grows longer inside of a tighter space than its body is used to.
Yeah.
So it changes. But in order to become a butterfly, it has to allow its wings to actually grow and expand. And sometimes these butterflies fall off a branch before they allow their wings to expand.
Okay.
So you can change, but those wings gotta grow.
Okay.
And all I'm saying is, let that hurt go.
Yeah, we done with that one. You threw that in there real quick.
And on that note, thank you as always for rocking with your boys. Please, as always, follow us on IG at RaGents_pod. That's RAGENTS_POD.
Yeah, I lost.
POD. Yeah.
Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, share.
Yes, sir. You can follow us on YouTube at Your Last Gentleman. Other than that,
That'll
we
do it.
out.
Peace.